Hey everybody, Concealed Tactics. Well, holidays are over. Hopefully we're going to start getting back to some more instructional videos and stuff on concealed carry, and I have hopefully some future projects coming up here in February that look like it's going to be fun. Wanted to update you on a few things. But anyways, one of the topics I want to talk about is something that most people don't practice. Again, we're back to our practice talk, and hopefully we'll be able to demonstrate these things more. But the thing we'd like to discuss today is awareness and avoidance. I know everybody starts to practice shooting, and then we discuss a lot of the practicing and shooting, and I talk about how you need to practice muscle memory and holsters and all that kind of stuff. But do you practice paying attention to where you're at? I'm not saying you have to be paranoid or anything like that. Basically, what I'm saying is when you walking up to a store, or you're walking, getting out of your car at the gas station, do you scan the area? Do you take a quick look around to see if there's maybe a group of guys hanging out there that don't look right, or a shady-looking character standing in the corner, or maybe as you're walking to the store, do you notice a mass group of people walking towards you at the same time instead of just individuals? These are things that, you need to start, that you should be aware of. Normal things that look out of place or anything like that. Maybe a potential circumstance where you go to the store every day and you're really familiar with the area. Most people have their own habits and same locations they go to every day. But this one day, something just doesn't look right. Something's out of place. Maybe the car parked over on the one side doesn't look right. It's running. It's got three guys in it, and they look antsy. I mean, the thing is, really, it's just something to be aware of. Your surroundings. I don't know how many people practice it. I don't think some people do. I think they just sort of get in and out of their cars. They go about and do whatever they want to do and don't ever think about it. But sometimes you can avoid a situation by simply being aware of what's going on in the surroundings. This is just an example. There's a lot of people like that. I'm not talking about it. I hate to cut down my wife, but I love her greatly, but she has no awareness of what's going on around her. She does what she has to do. She's in there shopping. She does whatever she wants to do. She sometimes doesn't know where there's somebody behind her. She'll back up on somebody while she's grocery shopping or something like that. And these are kind of things I'm always aware of, where I am, who's around me, who's behind me. I'm not that I'm being paranoid. It's just I don't want to be at a disadvantage. I used to be a bodyguard at a bar and things like that when I was younger, and not a bodyguard, a bouncer. Excuse me. No bodyguards at bars. But I used to be a bouncer briefly for a short time in a bar for a little while. And these are some of the things you get used to looking at. You start to look at the people around you, what they're doing, who's starting to get antsy with somebody else, who's doing this, who's doing that. This is something you can train yourself to do. You just have to start to be aware of it. I'm just wondering if you do or you don't, how you go about conditioning yourself. I'm open to comments on this because everybody's got their own way of doing it. Me, when I pull into a gas station, I look around. When I pull into a store, I look around. I see who's maybe standing by the thing where they return their DVDs. Is that guy really returning a DVD, or is he just sort of standing there mulling around? I'd like to know when somebody's following me in a car. If they're following me and making every turn I make, and they pull into the exact same store I'm going to, and they're pulling into the parking lot, why are they, they're probably just going to the same store as me. But, if it's three guys in a car that are doing it and they're just sort of following me, and what happens if I did something while I was driving and don't even realize it and they're annoyed at how I drove? I don't know. but I like to be aware of everything that's sort of going around. I'm not saying I'm paranoid, but I like to, always be aware of who and what's around me. Then the next step is if you are aware of these things, what do you do? Do you say, well, maybe I'll just come back to the store in a half hour? That's the avoidance part. Sometimes it's best if you really feel uncomfortable about it. Maybe drive around the block once and come back and make sure nothing happened. I don't know. That's how sort of the situational awareness kind of thing. You know, if I don't feel it's right, I'm not gonna charge in there. I'm not gonna try to be a hero. I don't think, but if I can avoid this bad situation, I'm gonna try to do it. Especially if it's just gonna be involving me, maybe But this is just something to think about. Just sort of put in the back of your mind. We're probably going to be doing some more videos on this thing. The main reason I sort of want to do this, big opinion here, is hopefully this will be looking better because I finally got a real camcorder. Hopefully we won't be doing too much more phone things. And as you can see, ooh, look, functionality. I can zoom in on things. Hopefully it'll focus. I'm not sure how to use all this thing yet. Yeah, I think I focused in too much. But yeah, hopefully these things are going to look a little bit better. I'm going to be able to show you some new things. Plus, I upgraded to a tripod and some new things, and I'll actually be able to use both hands and show you some things, and hopefully be able to put things on tripods and show you some and demonstrate some techniques. I have another great guy that's an instructor in firearm training and does concealed carry classes. He's one of the leading guys in my neighborhood and or my area, and he also does advanced self-defense classes with guns and different things like that. His name is Mike McKinney. We're going to be working together, and he's going to, hopefully here in February, we're going to start putting out a few things once in a while with him doing some demonstrations and stuff. So got a lot to look forward to. Hopefully this stuff is going to start looking better to you guys. The videos won't be so shaky, and I'm not even using a tripod right now. I just got this here. I got to get the. I just picked up the tripod. I really don't have it all together yet. Got to put the mount on it and stuff. I just picked it up today and didn't have time. But just wanted to throw that out there. Awareness and avoidance. Do you practice it? Do you do it? And look forward to some new things. Hopefully when we go to the range now, if I can get somebody to mount the camera, I'll be able to show some shooting. And hopefully this summer we're going to have a range set up where we're going to be able to do better demos than just going to a range and shooting at some targets. So, concealed tactics. We'll talk to you later, and hope this is looking better. Leave me a comment. Let me know anything on the avoidance, on the awareness, how you practice it, and if this stuff is starting to look better. All right, concealed tactics out.